We are at the Arrowhead picnic area, and you can see we are at the grass flats here at the water's edge. That is Bunce's Pass leading out to the Gulf. And then here's our picnic area, kayak launching, and our flats. Now these flats vary in depth. The tide is quite high right now, but they vary in depth. If you can go out a couple of 100 yards and still be waist deep, fantastic habitat for trout and other flats fish. You can see the patches of sand, and then the dark patches are seagrass. These seagrass patches die back in the winter during the cold months, and you get a lot more of the sand habitat, and then they fill in via spring and summer. When we do our seines, spring semester, when we do a seine, it's a little more barren, and we get about a third of the organisms that we do when we do fall semester, and it's had all summer to grow. So those are our spoil islands out there. We already discussed how they were built and the succession of them. And then the pass. Now, inside our intercoastals are where 80–90% of marine life reproduces. So those passes are great places for fish and other wildlife to enter and exit. Generally, we wade through here, catch snails. We also seine. I'm going to have to rely on our PowerPoints and our images because the tide's a little too high for us to make effective videos. So we'll rely on a lot of the pictures. Looking across the way, you can see birds wading in the mud flats. So what we'll do is we'll hike on the Arrowhead Trail to the water's edge, see if we can see some salt marsh and get some habitat, and then make our way back on dry land. Usually we hike through the flats and survey wildlife on our trips, but again, the tide's a little too high, so it'll be pretty much pointless. We won't be able to see and photograph the images that we're shooting for. So this is our flats. You can see that it's a very productive ecosystem. There's a cormorant coming in, cormorant. So we will see you at the Arrowhead Trail.